Indiana Jones, as portrayed by Harrison Ford in the film franchise, is an icon. He's a heroic, adventurous archaeologist and professor who hunts for ancient artifacts and beats up Nazis. What's not to love? Harrison has played the role in 5 films now, and presumably for the last time. Famed director Steven Spielberg directed 4 of the films, and legendary George Lucas produced them and conceived the story and ideas for them. The last entry was directed and written by James Mangold. Not all of the movie outings are as good as one another, so here's what I think the ranking should be from worst to best, Indiana Jones ranked. The last entry to have any involvement from Steven Spielberg and George Lucas saw Indiana as an older man, this time taking on communist Russians and in search of an old friend who sought out the fabled Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is perhaps the most problematic of all the films. It doubled down on CGI, it upped the action, it introduced some not so lovable side characters, and some people just couldn't wrap their heads around an older Indy still capable of beating up people half his age. The film isn't great. Its end twist takes the franchise into unwanted sci-fi territory, but there are some good action beats and it's not without its moments. Indiana's last film foray was written and directed by James Mangold. This time around, an even older Indiana must travel the globe with his goddaughter and once again stop a Nazi from trying to seize an artifact that could change history. This one is a big step up from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but it's overly long with a lack of chemistry between certain cast members. Some of the action beats are fun, and there's enjoyment to be had. It serves as a decent send-off to the titular hero and explorer, but it's not the big hurrah he deserved. After the first film in the franchise, Spielberg and Lucas decided to go in a somewhat unexpected direction. Temple of Doom is a prequel, and the darkest entry in the franchise. It sees Indiana teaming up with his greatest companion, Short Round, meeting up with the frustrating Willie, and trying to rescue the children and artifacts stolen from an Indian village. The film goes into darker, more horrific territory, which results in an inherently less overtly entertaining time. It's a good film, but the weakest of the original trilogy. The original film, Raiders of the Lost Ark, introduced us to Indiana Jones, an occasionally grouchy archaeologist with a fear of snakes who likes to beat up Nazis and recover lost artifacts. Here, he's in search of the Ark of the Covenant. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a near-perfect action-adventure film. It's something that's often imitated but never duplicated. It mixes action, comedy, horror, thrills, and even romance to make a hell of a fun time. It's a film whose cast and crew just nailed everything for an awe-inspiring time.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
What was originally thought to be the end of the franchise, The Last Crusade sees Indiana rescuing and then teaming up with his estranged father in search of the Holy Grail. Again, before Nazis can get their hands on it. This is perhaps the most fun and thrilling entry of the series. The relationship between Harrison Ford and Sean Connery elevates things, and the more frequent action and comedy makes it a blast. It's a coin toss between this and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and quite frankly, the fun factor wins out. It was at the time the perfect end cap to a trilogy. It brought the main character into peril, allowed him to beat the bad guys, rekindle an important relationship in his life, and learn what really matters in life too. It's just a great film. And that's my ranking of the Indiana Jones films. Let me know what yours are in the comments and feedback down below, and of course subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Until next time, keep on watching.